Right, free throw line extended jumper, no long rebound to McCollum. Pell's on the move. Bounce feed to Nance. Left block. One dribble. There's a flock and a charge. Yep, I could call it from here. Kyle Lowry is one of the best all time in taking charges. It is flock, and Bill Kennedy falls for it. And that is a turnover for New Orleans. Yet another turnover on a fast break opportunity. It's uncanny. Timeout on the floor. 2:37 left in the half. New Orleans 47, Miami 31 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Asking your best friend out on a date?
Country music gave us some of the greatest storytellers of all time. But not all of those stories have a happy ending. Skip the sad songs with SiriusXM's Happy Country. Non-stop feel-good hits from Dolly Parton to Dierks Bentley and beyond. Happy Country, year-round, anytime and anywhere on the SXM app.
SiriusXM is home to the best in podcasts, including the official Queen Sugar podcast.
The critically acclaimed drama series Queen Sugar will be cemented in television history as one of the longest-running Black family drama series. Following the telecast of each of the final 13 episodes, you'll find exclusive behind-the-scenes conversations with the team responsible for the series.
The official Queen Sugar podcast is available now on the SiriusXM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans.
Don't miss a top-of-the-table clash between two of the hottest teams in the English Premier League this weekend on SiriusXM FC.
What a goal by Marcus Rashford, no doubt about that one.
Manchester United haven't lost a match since early November, and the Red Devils carry their unbeaten streak to the Emirates, where they'll take on first-place Arsenal.
Martinelli in on goal again, and scores again.
It's the Gunners versus United, Sunday at 11:30 Eastern on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Dunks, dishes, and drama. Stay connected to the world of basketball on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. Just say, Alexa, listen to NBA radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
The tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a Here Every Week fan or a Haven't Been Here in Years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
All right, grab back in Miami, 47-31. Pelicans over the Heat, 2:37 left in the second quarter. Pelicans are just dominating play defensively. You have held the Heat 35.5% from the floor, 1 of 11 from 3. We have turned them over 14 times, leading to 21 points off the turnovers. I mean, folks, if we could shoot threes, we'd be up by 30 points. Unfortunately, we're 4 of 17. And I can't recall the last time we made one, quite honestly. Might have been Devontae Graham's deep three. Butler into the lane, and he took Herb off the dribble, but he missed a point-blank layup. Rebound Alvarado, along with Nance, Jones, Murphy, and McCollum. Jose still has not scored. 0-5 from the floor, now to McCollum. CJ, blitzed. Get it to Trey, wide open, right wing free, deep and too strong. Rebound. Saved by Oladipo. My goodness, that is the luckiest save I've ever seen. Got it into the front court, Hero. Now Butler, double team to Hero. Pop a left wing three. No. Rebound, Robinson back to Hero. Left of the top three. Got it. I mean, eventually it's going to happen. So you don't get a rebound there, and it costs you 47-34 again. My Kingsman, do not let what you've done in the first half dissipate the last 90 seconds. McCollum blitzed again. Bounce feed to Herb. Extra pass. Well, steal Lowry. 2-on-2. Lost it. There's Oladipo to lay it in. It's happening. 47-36. Don't let all the hard work disappear. McCollum. Another steal. Oladipo to Butler. And one. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. You have completely imploded in the last 30 seconds. You can't make it up. I couldn't even get it out of my mouth.
What's up?
So the foul's on Murphy is you just giving him 3 layups. It's a 7-0 run. I mean, in 30 seconds. That's how you lose games, folks. Just like that. You're dominating this game. Dominating. And now it's all gone now to an 8-point lead. It's unreal. 1 minute to go in the quarter. 47-39. McCollum blitzed again. Just take it away. Why not? 3-0. No Kiro. Hey, why not just give him some more points? 47-41. Willie Green saying, come on, guys. I mean, we've turned it over 4 consecutive times. We haven't even gotten a shot off. McCollum blitzed again. Swinging around to Daniels. Left corner, Herb, back to Dyson. Drives into the lane. He took steps. Yes, he did. He walked. It is a complete and utter implosion for the New Orleans Pelicans in the last 2 minutes of this half. Everything you have done is wrong. Alley-oop catches it. Leave it for Adebayo. Stripped on the way up. He got his own rebound. Backs it out now to the corner. Get it to Hero. Left corner 3. No good. Rebound Valanciunas. Shot clock mercifully off. You can keep it to the final horn. Your 16-point lead is down to 6. Shot clock at 5. McCollum, 1-on-1 with Oladipo. Crosses over. Lost it again. Taken by Lowry. He threw up a 3-quarter court shot. And if that counts, folks, I'm walking out of this building. If that's good. Lowry just put it up from the opposite 3-point arc and hit the shot. They're going to look at this, but if that counts, no, that's too late. It's not going to count. Thank goodness. It's not going to count. I mean, how do you implode Volume 1? Halftime in Miami, the Heat finished on a 10-0 run in literally 2 minutes, and the shot is no good. Thank goodness. But the Pels now have 12 turnovers and 13 points off the turnovers, and it was nearly 16. We'll take a break. Gus Kattengale, Pelicans at the half, 47-41 New Orleans. Here in South Florida, Gus Kattengale in New Orleans, in the studios in the Smoothie King Center when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hey Pelicans fans, a new era of fan loyalty and rewards is here with Socios.com. Are you ready to be more than a fan? At Socios.com, we have partnered with the world's greatest sports organizations to give fans the chance to engage and be rewarded by their favorite teams. Your loyalty should be recognized, and Socios.com is committed to rewarding and rallying fans with tickets, exclusive experiences, and more. Discover more at Socios.com and follow us at Socios USA on Twitter. Socios.com. Be more than a fan.
Why do challenge flags only exist in football? Think how useful they'd be in real life. Like when you're positive it's not your turn to walk the dog. Challenge flag. The neighbor's kid says it wasn't their ball that dented your car door. Challenge flag. Your friend paid you back, but you definitely don't remember that? Boom. Challenge flag. Imagine settling a disagreement with an instant replay. Why isn't the world like that? I guess it's because it's technically impossible, but it's nice to dream about. You know, one thing no one would ever challenge? Protecting your home and auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengale.
Well, the graph said it. My kingdom, do not let what you've done in the previous, basically 2 3/4 of a half, dissipated. Joe, did graph speak that into existence, or was he just warning us?
Yeah, I'm going to use
one or the
Graph's
other.
own logic and say that he did.
Okay. Yeah, we can just blame Todd here, but either way, Pelicans still do have a halftime lead. That said, it could have been and should have been bigger. Pels have led by as many as 16 points, 30 points in the paint to 26. In the rebounding, they trail 22-18, but really the final 2 minutes of that first half was just was tough to kind of see what took place there. Trey Murphy leading all scorers on the Pelican side of things with 14. Herb Jones is 2. Jonas 8. CJ 9. Dyson Daniels 2 points. Larry Nance Jr. in 11 minutes. Not a shot attempt. Has 2 personal fouls, 2 rebounds, but no points. Hayes in 11 minutes. 5 points. Also to go with 2 rebounds. 7 points from Devontae Graham, including a buzzer-beating shot at the end of the first quarter. Jose Alvarado in 14 minutes, 0 for 5, he has yet to score. So, Joe, something to keep an eye on. Pelicans bench, just 12 points of the 4 possible players that have played 11 minutes at least. Alvarado has 3 more than everyone else on the bench. As for the Heats, they are led by Tyler Hero with 15 points. Butler, a quiet night so far afternoon with 5 points. Kyle Lowry with 5 points. Your defense has been spectacular, except for those last 2 minutes. It's all about turnovers. 12 for the Pelicans now in the game. They've been able to grab 13 points off of those 12 turnovers. We'll have more. A scoreboard update next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the BetRivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
When enterprises need scalable, high-performance solutions for managing petabytes of data, they turn to Panzura. Panzura transforms enterprise storage from an unmanageable and expensive data swamp where you can't find, trust, or easily use the files you need into the most secure and easy-to-use data management platform on the planet. Panzura lets entire enterprises work together like everyone's in the same room while keeping data under control and safe from ransomware. Panzura, the leader in cloud data management.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Welcome back to Pelicans at the Half. Here's Gus Kattengell.
Get it down low, deflected by Herb, taken by McCollum. Up the floor, Trey, running the floor. Right hand punch over Hero and trying to get back to no avail.
That's when things were going well. Look, Pels still lead it at the half, 47-41, but final 2 minutes saw the Heat end the first half on a 10-0 run. That's right, 10-0 run. Not many points scored in the second quarter overall in 18-15 seconds. by the Heat after a 32-23 first quarter. Only one other game in action right now. 2 minutes to play in the game. Clippers at the Mavericks, 110-95 they lead. Still to come, Knicks at the Raptors, Thunder at the Nuggets, Grizzlies at the Suns, Nets at the Warriors, and then Joe, here they taking on the Trailblazers in Portland tonight at 8 o'clock. More when we return on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your 3-point shot.
For Kia, the driveway is where performance resides. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro. So here's to tip-offs and engine starts, clutch players and 8-speed automatic transmissions, to long-range shooters and even longer-range rides. Here's to the legends of the driveway, the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy.
Very good for 3.
The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Asking your best friend out on a date? Bold. Cooking dinner on that date? Bold. Making a frozen pizza? Not bold. Stuffing a pepper full of Zatarain's delicious jambalaya and topping it with andouille sausage? Bold. If you want to be bold, you've got to eat bold. Like Spanish-inspired, Creole-infused, smoky paprika and zesty bell pepper flavors kind of bold. Zatarain's. Bold like that.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans at the Half. Here's Gus Kattengell.
47-41, your Pelicans lead. It's here by 6 at halftime. They have led by as many as 16 points. Aside from the final 2 minutes of the second quarter, Pels have played very well. Got contributions all the way around. Trey Murphy has been active everywhere.
Steal by McCollum. Can we run the break? Yes, we can. Bounce feed to Trey Murphy. The 2-hand flush and 1.
Let's see if he can add to his 14 points. He leads the Pelicans in scoring. Todd Graffinini, second half action when we return on the Pelicans Network.
Radio Andy is Andy Cohen Live. Jeff Lewis Live.
Make it nice with Dorinda Medley.
The Jess Cagle Show.
Gail King in the house.
And
Smith Sisters Live. We take you on a deep dive into pop culture. Favorite Beyonce moments. She goes, I thank God for my computer. And I think about that every day. Her golden retriever is famously a descendant of the dog that played Marley and Marley and Me. Stop it.
Only on Radio Andy, Sirius XM 102, and on the SXM app. Included with all of our trials and popular plans.
Tennis fans, it's the first Grand Slam of the year, the 2023 Australian Open. Sirius XM will take you to Melbourne for every game, set, and match.
It goes long, and Trudeau jumping for joy on centre court. And Djokovic wins, and he owns this court again.
Hear Sirius XM's coverage of the 2023 Australian Open on Channel 392, or listen outside the car on the Sirius XM app. If you love tennis, your center court for the biggest tournaments of the year is Sirius XM.
Explore today's alternative music hitmakers.
Groundbreakers on All Nation. You discovered us on All Nation Channel 36. Then level up your alt music experience in the SXM app. Throw back to the 2000s on All 2K. Or discover what's new and next on Alt Nation's Advanced Placement channel. For new alt sounds, start with Channel 36. Alt Nation. And go deeper in the SXM app.
Sometimes the music just needs to speak for itself. Hear just music versions of Sirius XM channels playing rock, country, and hip-hop songs with zero interruption. Just music channels. Only on the SXM app. Included in all trials and popular plans.
Don't miss a top-of-the-table clash between two of the hottest teams in the English Premier League this weekend on Sirius XM FC.
What a goal by Marcus Rashford, no doubt about that one.
Manchester United haven't lost a match since early November, and the Red Devils carry their unbeaten streak to the Emirates, where they'll take on first-place stars Normal.
Martinelli in on goal again, and scores again.
It's the Gunners versus United, Sunday at 11:30 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
For the best basketball talk every afternoon, catch Justin Termini and me, Eddie Johnson, weekdays on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
And more action at our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. Bet Rivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Shania Twain.
Let's go, girls.
Live in concert. The Queen of Me Tour. Smoothie King Center, July 24th. Shania Twain. With special guest Nikki Guyton. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The highly anticipated album Queen of Me is available everywhere February 3rd. For more, visit ShaniaTwain.com.
I'm at Miami. Todd Gravity with you. Get set for the third quarter. Pelicans with a 47-41 lead. Again, your defense was exquisite. You held Miami to 41 points in the first half. That's the lowest in the season for the Heat. 2 3-point field goals. That's the lowest as well. You turned them over 13 times. That's the most they've had in any half. But again, you allowed 5 consecutive turnovers offensively. They went on a 10-0 run to end the half. And they actually won the second quarter 18-15. Now, get back into action here. That's how you do it. Herb Jones, get it down low. Jonas spin, little right hand, hook it in. 49-41. Held with Murphy, McCullough, Valanciunas, Jones, and Daniels on the floor. Hero, Lowry, Adebayo, Martin. There's another steal. Pels have another steal there with Murphy. That is our 10th steal of the afternoon. Again, the defense has been spectacular. McCullough, right of the lane, Valanciunas, one-on-one with Jimmy Butler. Not a lot of movement. Shot clock at 6. Butler just says, here, I'll just poke it away. No problem. Lowry, that was feet to Butler. Cut off left block. Now up top, Hero. With Martin, double back to Hero. Pop the right wing three. In and out. My goodness, that was halfway down. Hero cannot believe it. He's now 1 of 5 from 3. We have got to stop the careless turnovers. It's killing us. We'd be up by 25 points, folks. McCullough got Adebayo in the air. Good job. Adebayo took the bait. And McCullough will go to the free throw line as he got knocked 15-footer right baseline. You had a 15-8 advantage. Again, you had only scored 15 points yourself in the second quarter. But you had a 15-8 advantage in the quarter with about 3.5 to go. And wound up losing the quarter 18-15. In the last 2 minutes, goodness gracious, you didn't even get a shot off. McCullough's free throw rattles in. Turned it over 5 straight times. And just put a the big stain at the end of the half is you played so well up until that point. So McCollum with 1. We got 10 now to go along with Jonas's 10. Trey Murphy leads the Pelicans. His second free throw is no good. Tell you what, CJ needs to get out of Florida. It's just been rough. It has been rough shooting the basketball from McCollum in this state in the last 2 days. Hero, right corner, straddling the arc, it's out of iron, free throw line, extend it back to Hero, kick it to Lowry, off the deep three, that's front iron, long rebound to Martin. Back to Lowry, left angle, three to four. That shot, the original three was so bad, you had nobody in position to make a rebound, and they get second chance points out of it. 50-44. Daniel, step back three, barely got the front iron. Rebound Hero. Hell's up 6. 2 minutes gone in the third. Hero starts, stops, spins in the lane. Up strong, no. Got his own rebound. He wanted it more. Fall away dotted line, no. Bam tipped the rebound, no. You got away with it right there. Back into the front court, McCollum. Chest it over to Herb. Wave it off. We got an offensive foul on McCollum. As I mentioned, another turnover. CJ. Looking forward to getting back on the plane home. We'll be home all week. Tuesday, Wednesday, back-to-back Denver and Minnesota, and then Saturday against the Wizards. We're off again. To Milwaukee, Denver, and Dallas. Alley-oop. There's Herb to the front, Butler. And Herb saying, no, I didn't beat Bill Kennedy. Well, maybe I did. They went through Jimmy Butler out of bounds. But again, great job getting into passing lanes. Our offense is going a little south, and we're already very deep south here in Florida. Next thing is the Caribbean. Hero, hook pass to Adebayo, who is grabbed by Dyson Daniels to make sure he can get a clean dunk. This is as close as Miami's been in a long time, folks. So Bam Adebayo to the free throw line, fouls on Dyson, his first. They have not missed at the free throw line. They still haven't missed. They're 10 of 10. When they weren't making anything early, they were supplementing that at the free throw line, and they went for a long stretch without even getting to the line. Now they had trimmed the 16-point lead, which was midway in the second quarter, later in the second quarter than midway. Now it's down to 4. Without a bottom makes the break. But again, folks, the last 2 minutes of the first half, if you don't win this game tonight, highlight it, circle it, burn it, whatever. And that is the ball game right now. It should not even be close to this. McCollum up top. One-on-one with Hero. He drives. He hooks it high. He misses it. Rebound Jonas in the stick back. Clean up on aisle 17. And we had a bench warning as Derek Collins has rabbit ears and is yelling at Garrett Temple, who was calling an N1. Now Butler does a 360, takes 50 steps and lays it in. 52-48. Valanciunas, by the way, now another double-double. His 10th in the month of January. And his 25th overall. 12 points, 10 rebounds. McCollum mid-range does not go. McCollum is now 4 of 10 from the floor. Butler, jump feed to Hero. Take the three. Good closeout for CJ. Now we'll back it out to the wing. Pick up the dribble. Take Butler's short corner. Get it in the paint. Adebayo for the 15-footer. Good. Willie Green's got to take a timeout. The lead is all but gone. 8:15 left, third quarter. Pelicans 52, Miami 50 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller. Come on, boys, pick up the pace. SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells, "What are you doing?" you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Alabama Roll On North America Tour presented by Kenworth. Friday, February 24th, Smoothie King Center. With special guest, the Steel Drivers. Alabama Live. All your favorite songs from the greatest country band of all time. On sale now. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
Pelicans fans, your first bet with Caesars Sportsbook is on us. Up to $1,250. Download the app using promo code PelicansULL. Then place your first bet. You win, congrats. But if not, you'll get your wager back as a free bet. Open to new users in Louisiana who are 21 or older. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed in Horseshoe, Bossier City, and Harris, New Orleans. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a credit. Must use within 14 days. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-777-0-STOP.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
DJ voice or no? It's Trey Murphy.
Trey, right corner 3. Yeah! Trey be in!
Yo, I'm Trey Murphy.
Deep left wing 3. Yes! Nothing but that! Trey Murphy!
On your radio home for the New Orleans Pelicans. That's like the quiet storm right there.
Come celebrate HBCUs with the Pelicans on January 28th. HBCU bands will be performing throughout the game. All fans will receive an HBCU-themed hat courtesy of Stackwell Capital. To learn more about the teams and giveaways, visit Pelicans.com/promotions. Draft back at Miami-Dade Arena here, downtown Miami, Florida. Pelicans have had their lead trimmed to 2. It has not been 2 points literally since it was 2-0. New Orleans has led wire to wire. They've seen a 16-point lead late in the second dwindle down to where it is here with 8:05 to go third quarter. Jones, McCollum, Valanciunas, Daniels, and Murphy on the floor. Herb slashes to the rack and throws it off the glass and in with a strong left hand. I don't know how that stayed in the hoop. And he went strong to the hoop. So that's 4 for Herb. 54-50. Hero drives short corner right, skip past the Butler, drives to the block, and a foul in one on Dyson Daniels. And shots that were not falling in the first half are certainly starting to fall now for the Heat. I mean, that's a tough shot. Butler, just flailing away, throws it up with a right hand, and it goes down. And the free throw gets every part of the rim and goes. They're now 12 of 12 at the free throw line. Pels are 6 for 9. 54-53 Pels. There's 7:35 left in the third quarter. Jones between circles. Shot clock at 6. Another turnover. Threw it right to Caleb Martin. And poked away from behind by McCollum. This is tough to watch, folks. It is hard to watch. Turnovers are now equal. 15-15. We can't even get a shot off. Inbound to Butler. They're looking for their first lead of the game. Lowry for 3. No. Funard. Rebound Jones. They get back in transition. Herb. Butler flop. Throw it up. No. And a foul on Jimmy Butler. Why not? Gonna put it up there, Herb Jones. Which he did. Butler might have got clocked in the mouth. And an errant elbow from Jones. Let's see. Yep, certainly did. Jimmy's on Dream Street right now. He just helped him up. And Alex Spoelstra's got a beef. Herb swung his elbow. Now, of course, it's inadvertent. As a matter of fact, Butler kind of moved his cheek into Herb's elbow. That's injury to insult right there. Free throw Herb. It is, unfortunately, folks, completely unraveled. We're now 6 of 10 at the free throw line. Second one good, 7 of 11. We still lead by 2. Butler, short corner right, now backs it to the lane line. Double pump, triple pump, double. Out to Lowry, skip it to Hero, pop the three. After the flyby, short. Rebound Valanciunas. The angles flew by him. Now Murphy, right corner, catch and shoot three. That's short. Those are now 4 of 20. Hero, teardrop, free throw line. I told you the first half, that's a shot. He made that one. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this afternoon, the Miami Heat lead the Pelicans. Actually, it's tied up, 55-55. They're tied. First tie since 0-0. McCollum. Two-man game with Jonas. Above the elbow. Drives in. No look over to Dyson. Right angle three. Yes. 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 He needed it. Oh, did he need it from the right angle. So Dyson now with 5 points. Butler drives in. Blocking foul Herb Jones. Our entire coaching staff is up. Are we going to challenge this? Our entire staff exploded off the bench. Just shoved Herb out of the way. Willie Green asked Casey Hill, what do I do? They're going to let it go. It's too soon. Again, they ain't missing any free throws, folks. They've already had a 40 for 40 game this year. They're 13 for 13 in this one. Graham and Hayes in. Along. Is Larry Nance coming in? Yes, he is. And McCollum stays on the floor along with Murphy. 58-56 is the score. New Orleans with the lead. Hey, miss one. There you have it. Gotta love that mouth, and now McCollum just dribbled it off his foot, out of bounds. It could be a more careless turnover if he tried. Again, CJ needs to get out of Florida. Just dribbling up the floor. Butler drives in to Martin, right corner, pop a three. Short, not even close. Rebound Nance. McCollum's turned it over 5 times in this game. CJ driving on Martin. Left block, baseline floater. Back on twice, no good. Rebound Adebayo. Bam had a steam. Lay it in. We're tied again. Willie Green, take another timeout. 5:35 to go third quarter. We're all knotted up. 58-58 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Country music gave us some of the greatest storytellers of all time, but not all of those stories have a happy ending. Skip the sad songs with SiriusXM's Happy Country. Non-stop feel-good hits from Dolly Parton to Dierks Bentley and beyond. Happy Country, year-round, anytime and anywhere on the SXM app. Country music gave us some of the greatest storytellers of all time, but not all of those stories have a happy ending. Skip the sad songs with SiriusXM's Happy Country. Non-stop feel-good hits from Dolly Parton to Dierks Bentley and beyond. Happy Country, year-round, anytime and anywhere on the SXM app.
Tennis fans, it's the first Grand Slam of the year, the 2023 Australian Open. SiriusXM will take you to Melbourne for every game, set, and match.
It goes long, and Coco jumps jumping for joy on centre court. And Djokovic wins, and he owns this court again.
Here's SiriusXM's coverage of the 2023 Australian Open on Channel 392, or listen outside the car on the SiriusXM app. If you love tennis, your center court for the biggest tournaments of the year is SiriusXM.
All the viral songs from TikTok's For You page.
All on one SiriusXM channel.
The stories behind the trends.
Presented by creators like me.
TikTok Radio. TikTok Radio.
Listen now on Channel 4
and the SXM app.
Explore today's alternative music hitmakers and groundbreakers on All Nation. You discovered us on All Nation, Channel 36. Then, level up your alt music experience in the SXM app. Throw back to the 2000s on Alt 2K. Or discover what's new and next on Alt Nation's Advanced Placement Channel. For new alt sounds, start with Channel 36.
Alt Nation.
And go deeper in the SXM app.
NBA Radio on SiriusXM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
CJ was 23 in Orlando on Friday, but it took him 21 shots to get there. But the problem now is becoming the turnovers. In the two games, he is 3 for 16 from the distance and has turned it over 9 times, 6 times today. Bell's got the ball, moving left to right. Nance, Murphy, McCollum, Graham, and Hayes. Jackson with 5. Get it to Devontae. Back to Jackson. Running in, punt to the right hand. Oh my goodness, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer for Hayes. Beautiful dish by Graham, and that thing put a dent in the court. I mean, he went over Orlando Robinson. My heavens. Oh, my heavens. Maybe that'll get us going again. Hayes' free throw rattles in. So he gets the N1 out of it. 61-58. Needed that. Oladipo, Butler, Lowry, Robinson, and Hero for the Heat. Butler. Right free throw line, extended out to Hero. Bounce feed, and it got kicked on the heel by Trey Murphy, who tried to get Butler down low. And again, an emphatic dunk by Trey Murphy. Or, excuse me, by Jackson Hayes. So inbounded sideline right underneath the hash mark. Get it to Butler. One dribble to Hero. Between circles. Nance on the switch. Shot clock at 8. Shot fake. Goes between the legs of Nance holding. He's just late to the spot. Then Hero has been all but perfect when he's gotten into the lane. It's his long distance shooting that has been the struggle. He's 1 of 6 from outside. So Nance the foul. That's already our 4th team of the third quarter. Butler blew right by Nance again and a lay-in. So Nance commits his third on the previous play. And they're going to take advantage of the foul issues now. Nance to McCollum. Oladipo tried to kick the pass, got it to Graham, right wing 3. That is too strong. Rebound deflected to Jackson. No look over to Graham, sets his feet, right corner 3. That's not close. Back tapped out, taken by Trey Murphy. Murphy, another opportunity here to McCollum. Chest it to Jackson, got a seam, drives in, leave it for Nance, powers up. This back tipped up, no foul on the Heat. Larry Nance to the rescue. That would have been an incredibly frustrating offensive possession if you don't get any points out of that, considering the way you were crashing the boards. Does Kyle Lowry have the nerve to say that wasn't a shooting foul? Evidently so. So Lowry's second, team's 4th. Pels with a 61-60 lead. We got 4:13 left in the third quarter, which is taking an eternity. Now you got to make free throws. We're only 8 for 12. Good. Nance hasn't been scoring as of late. He is not 100%. I can tell you that. He is playing through shoulder, leg, and he has been beat up. Got them both. First two for Nance. Bell's back up 63-60. Still have not allowed Miami to get the lead as of yet. But starting to take over a bit here. Outspeed to Lowry. Extra pass right through Hero's hands. Somebody get it. The Graham tiptoes the sideline and then throws it right to Kyle Lowry. Oh well. Hero back the other way. That's another deflection by Graham out of bounds. It was intended for Oladipo. I will say this. Devontae Graham's having one of the best games we have seen defensively for him, maybe in his Pelicans career. He has 4 steals in this game, which is one below a career high. And he's had numerous deflections. And then he nearly had another steal, but they're going to call a kick ball on the inbound. Now Bill Kennedy coming to the scorer's table. Game clock is at 3:52. Shot clock is at 19. The score, Pelicans 63, the Heat 60. So these old Eastern Conference playoff games from the late 90s, in the early 90s. Hit up for 3-0, but not left corner. Again, it's only a matter of time before he gets it going. So we're tied at 63. He's got 20. There's Hero. Right corner, McCollum for 3. Nope. Off the heel. Nobody within, 15 feet of him. So Heat looking for their first lead of the day. They'll get it with a bucket or a free throw. Butler with Murphy on the switch. Drives to the top of the key. Leave it out for Hero. Hero with Murphy another switch. Bounce feed to Butler. Shot clock at 2. Butler drives to the paint and a foul by McCollum. And they will get the lead if a free throw is successful here with Jimmy Butler. So McCollum with the foul. And we just popped Butler. .3:10 to go in the third. That's how long it's taken for Miami to grab a lead here. And there it is. It's incredible. Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. McCollum will have a seat along with Hayes. Alvarado in along with Daniels, Valanciunas, Nance, and Graham. Out of both. What you can't allow to happen here is for Miami to go on a run here in the last 3 minutes and get it to where it's 8 or 9. Nance. We've seen it a bunch lately. Alvarado for 3. That's what I'm talking about, Jose. Right wing. That's how you stop runs. Big shots. Alvarado's first make of the night in 6 attempts. Bell's up 66-65. Hero right through the line extended. Bounce feet down low. And they get it to Butler, and it looked like Jose with a tie-up. Now they're calling everything against the Pels when Jimmy Butler is involved. Look like Jose. I mean, I don't know how that's a foul. Low man always wins there. So Butler, 5 of 6 at the free throw line. There's another one. 16 of 17 are the Heat. So they've got you +6 at the free throw line. 3-pointers, you've got them +6. Your 6 makes to their 4 has been a dismal day beyond the arc for both teams. Butler misses the second free throw, pops some champagne. We're tied at 66. 2:30 to go in the third. Graham, left angle, blitz, bounce feed to Jonas, extra pass. Dyson, another pass to Nance and a 2-hand dunk. Oladipo in a seated position saying, I just took a charge, Mr. Official. No, you didn't. You fouled. 68-66. Now Butler Right baseline. Pell's up 2. Drives through to Nance. Bounce feed to Robinson, kicking out to Oladipo. Step back, straight away 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound on the deck, taken by Valanciunas. That's his 12th. Below 2 minutes left in the quarter. Graham, pick and roll with Jonas. Picked up his dribble. Bounce feed to Nance in the left corner. Got it to Dyson. Bounce feed. Too many bounce passes. Taken away by Oladipo. Little stutter step. Bounce feed to Lane Robinson and a reach in on Alvarado. 2 more free throws coming up. Dyson, and his passing has been brilliant, but that one was ill-advised. I'm looking at the monitor, and I cannot believe what I'm saying. We actually have more turnovers now than Miami does. It's unbelievable. Pelicans with 18 and Miami with 16. Robinson's free throw rattles in. Robinson, rookie out of Fresno. Excuse me, second year out of Fresno. He's on a 2-way deal. This is his 14th made free throw of the season. And he knew that was no good, and let it go. So the Pels stay on top, 68-67. Valanciunas got his 13th rebound, by the way. Jose, right baseline, stops, goes underneath the hoop, now backs it all the way out beyond the arc again. Robinson on the switch with 8. Now Dyson trying to post up Valanciunas instead up top Jose with 4. Drives center of the lane, scooping righty layup, back iron, no good. Tipped up Jonas, no. And it's taken by Gabe Vincent. Vincent front court, get it left corner mark. Good close out by Graham. Now Oladipo walk in, call it. Willie Green wanted it. Vincent, quick pass deflected by Nance. Steal Larry, front court, righty punch. Turnover number 17 for the Heat. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Pels back up by 3, 70-67. The Pels, again, defensively have been really, really good today. Oladipo. Maintain the dribble despite losing the basketball. Got a pick from Robinson, drive center of the lane, beat everybody to the rim, and laid it in with the right hand. How that was possible, I don't know. There were 3 blue shirts around him, 70-69. 35 seconds left in the quarter. You can go 2 for 1 here if you want. Alvarado down low, Larry catches, alley-oop, catch, and Jonas laid it in off the window. Just a little volley off the square. Well, shot clock at 15, game clock at 20. Valanciunas with 14 and 14. Oladipo throwing in the right angle to Strus for 3. Back iron, no good. Jonas, another rebound is 15. Shot clock off. Alvarado front court right with 5. Alvarado tries with the left hand, center of the lane. Lefty layup, missed that. Tipped up Jonas, no. Alvarado is lying flat on his back with both hands over his eyes thinking, I cannot make a shot. It's incredible. He's trying. It's just not falling for him. Man, he's frustrated. Jose will end the quarter at 1 out of 8 from the floor today. That one, though, was a 3 in the third. Final 12 minutes to go in South Florida. Your score, the Pelicans 72, the Heat 69 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today.
We got the future Hall of Famer, Dwight Howard.
It's been unfortunate that I haven't had a call from the NBA about playing with a team. If I was to get that call, I'm pretty sure an NBA team would not be disappointed in the tenacity that I could bring to any team.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
Don't miss a top-of-the-table clash between 2 of the hottest teams in the English Premier League this weekend on SiriusXM FC.
What a goal by Marcus Rashford, no doubt about that one.
Manchester United haven't lost a match since early November, and the Red Devils carry their unbeaten streak to the Emirates, where they'll take on first-place Arsenal.
Martinelli in on goal again, and scores again.
It's the Gunners versus United, Sunday at 11:30 Eastern on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Explore today's alternative music hitmakers. and groundbreakers on All Nation. You discovered us on All Nation Channel 36. Then level up your alt music experience in the SXM app. Throw it back to the 2000s on Alt 2K. Or discover what's new and next on Alt Nation's Advanced Placement channel. For new alt sounds, start with Channel 36. Alt Nation. And go deeper in the SXM app.
Hey everyone, this is Justin Germany. For the best basketball talk, listen to Eddie Johnson and me, weekday afternoon starting at 4 Eastern Time on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86.
A win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Saints seats.
All right, Pelicans on the bucket trend here. We go into this 3-game losing streak. Remember last Monday in Cleveland, you had a 3-point lead on the Cavs and then watched it dissipate to defeat. And then on Friday night, same deal in Orlando. You got a 3-point lead starting the fourth here in Miami. Adebayo to the cutting Vincent underneath the hoop. That ain't the way to start it as he beat McCollum to the spot. Alvarado, McCollum, Valanciunas, Hayes, and Jones on the floor. Alvarado, got to see him. Leave it for Jonas. That's a tough top of the key shot. That's not what you need right there. Rebound Adebayo. Bam, front court. Bam with 8 rebounds. 3-ball Vincent. No, too strong. Run it down. Bam saved it to Martin. 3. No. Rebound Strus. Knocked away by Alvarado. You can't start getting into these 50-50 situations where Miami starts winning these rebounds. Third opportunity on this offensive possession. Adebayo top of the key. Picked up his dribble. Valanciunas on his hip. Leave it for Oladipo. Around Adebayo. Bounce feed to Bam. Pick and roll to perfection. And there is a dunk. That's the first time today you have not defended the pick and roll perfectly. 73-72 Heat. They've scored the first points of the fourth. Herb slashing to the rim. Not the righty way. A great feed from Jonas. As Herb blew right by Caleb Martin. Jones now with 7. Bell's up 74-73. 90 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Vincent, right elbow to Oladipo, back out long, back to the paint, running floater, too strong. Jonas tipped the rebound to Herb. Herb doesn't have numbers. Oladipo's complaining the entire way down the floor. Now Jose, right block underneath the hoop, now left block, back out to Hayes. Switch on the double with Strus. Bounce feed, Jonas right elbow. One dribble back to Alvarado. And a whistle away from the ball. You got a hold on Caleb Martin. So you got Strus, excuse me. That's his second. And in the first team of the fourth quarter for the Heat. 10:03 left. Shot clock at 14. Hell's up 1. Jonas straddling the arc. Hand it off to McCollum. Get it to Jose. Jose doesn't want to shoot it. Skip it down low to Hayes. Catches it. Got deflected. And then Hayes trips Oladipo. After Hayes has got to look away from Bill Kennedy or he's going to get teed up. He's got to look away from him. Hayes got drilled from behind, basically in the small of his back, and that's why he lost the initial pass. And then he went to the deck and tripped Oladipo. So foul goes Jackson. Adebayo. Foul. Bill Kennedy was basically looking at the scores table, turned around and blew his whistle. That's on Valanciunas, and it's on Adebayo. Boy, just barely tapped him on the top of the head, but still a foul. Valanciunas with 3 now. Jensen, 2-man game with Bam. Travel, no call. Oh, Jackson deflected it and stepped on the baseline after he had it. Then we got that passing lane again, and he couldn't maintain control. Great job by Hayes. Oh, so close. The baseline left, Pete with Oladipo, 7 on the shot clock. Bounce feed to Vincent, Popple left corner 3. You know the result. 76-74 Miami. That's a 5th made 3 of the day. Jose. Right wing. One-on-one with Martin trying to post up the... Gabe Vincent is mauling Valanciunas. Mauling it. CJ drives in. Righty floater. No. Tipped up Jonas. No. Tipped up Jonas. No. Rebound Vincent. They make this shot. You better start holding your breath, folks. Vincent, free ball on the way. Short. Rebound Herb saved it from going out of bounds. 2-point lead for Miami, 8:50 to go. McCollum. Can't remember the last time he scored a field goal. Jackson just threw the ball into the 4th row as Alvarado was sitting in the left corner. Jackson just airmailed. That would have airmailed Shaquille. They won a title in this building in 06. Adebayo drives on Nance, throw an elbow, kick it out to Martin, right in the top 3. Front iron, no good. Tipped up Strus fell. Ball on the deck. Strus ran it down. They're getting the 50-50 balls. Martin, his body checked out of bounds by McCollum. I think McCollum is just exhausted. I just think he's exhausted. That's the only thing I can come up with as to why his shots are not falling this weekend. And he's just late to the spot right there defensively. I think what he has done in the last 3 weeks, basically putting the team on his back, carrying the team offensively, I think it's wearing him down. And McCollum will guard Vincent out long as the inbound comes to Martin. Shot clock at 10. 8:20 to go in the ball game. You're down 2. Vincent got a screen from Adebayo, and there's Nance with a deflection, and McCollum will take it away. Another steal for the Pelicans. CJ got a pick from Nance in the front court. Now Jose to Nance, back to Jose to the trailing Nance. One dribble off the window and in. Beautiful 2-man game with Alvarado and Larry Nance Jr. Nance now, bunch of crooked numbers. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. We're tied at 76. Adebayo lost it to her. Not on her. 1-on-1 with Oladipo. Euro. Blocking foul. Throw it up, boy. They love to flop. They are fabulous at it, by the way. And you got to flip your coin. You don't know what they're going to call. They've gotten away with it a couple times. Yep. So Herb will go to the line as the Heat turn it over for the 19th time in the game. And we have 20. Points off turnovers, 25 for New Orleans, 22 for the Heat. This ain't very pretty. Who is going to outlast free throw Herb down? Jones had 10 points in Orlando in his first game since that Washington game when he came down hard on the back hip. And then 8 today. Good to see him scoring. Got them both. Pels up 78-76. 7:40 to go in the game. Man, oh man. Would this be massive to get? If you could get it. Oladipo. Gets it to Martin, right quarterback to Victor. Cross court over to Strus. Deep left wing 3. That is no good. Rebound Nance. Hey, they got to miss shots too, folks. They're 5 for 29 from 3. My goodness. That makes ours look like, what, the Dallas Mavericks of 2 years ago. Alvarado. It's in Nance, shovels it to McCollum. Picked up his dribble. Bounce feed to Larry, right free throw line extended. Left hand dribble, crosses over to the right. Drives in on Adebayo. Right hand hook is a little too strong. Tough shot. Rebound, Martin to Oladipo. Center of the lane. Scooper. Got it. Nothing but net. And 1. Degree of difficulty very high right there. Man, that is a cheap foul. That is so cheap. Timeout on the floor. We're tied at 78. 6:58 to go in the ball game. An N1 free throw for Victor Oladipo. When we come back after this from the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Oxford, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon, Dr. James Andrews, to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit oxnard.org/sportsmedicine.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over in present Louisiana permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has gambling problems, once held, call 1-877-770-STOP.
Baseball, basketball, pickleball. Those are sports, and people love sports. If you love sports, you should know this. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. Does saving have anything to do with sports? No, but people love sports, so I'm yelling sports out. Hockey, swimming, golf. Not all sports have the word ball in there, so save big when you switch to Progressive. Go sports teams!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, welcomes basketball fans all season long. The best parlay selection options, boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and much more. Download the BetMGM app today and enjoy basketball like never before with the king of sportsbooks. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Samstown Shreveport Casino.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
So we're knotted up in Miami, 78 apiece. One game's already gone final. LA at Dallas. Graph, the Clippers win 112-98. A full scoreboard coming up at Pelicans OT.
All right, well, again, you're getting a little help. You got some last night from Philadelphia when they beat Sacramento. You get some help today from the Clippers as they beat Dallas. That's the team right below you. If you could somehow figure this out, you got a 6-minute and 58-second game at 78-78. I mean, look at that score. 78-78. We've seen halftime scores like that this year. It has been a struggle offensively. 9-6, Miami leads the quarter. The lowest three-point percentage that the Heat have had this year was 6 of 31 at Cleveland. Free throw no good. Wow, by Oladipo. That's 18.4%. Tonight they're 17.2% at 5 of 29. Yet we're tied at 78. Alvarado drives in. Leave it wide. Too many passes for Nance. Why? Free ball hero. Of course. I mean, why give it up? That's their largest lead. McCollum, right corner, deflected out of bounds. You've got to score here, folks. I'm telling you. You've got to score here. Curb in for Jose. It's been a rough road trip for Alvarado as well. Well, with McCollum. Inbound, McCollum pulls up the 15-footer. That's going to go. Adel Butler. CJ now is 4 of 14 from the floor. You're down 3. It feels like a billion. Hero. Bounce feed, kick by Nance, save Larry. Throw it up the floor, deflected by Hero, taken by Dyson. Grabbed it. Did Oladipo. He grabbed Dyson. Daniels threw it up. And we'll get 2 free throws out of it. I tell you what, Larry Nance has been unbelievable defensively in this game. So Oladipo gets back, commits the foul, his second. The Pels right now, I don't know if they get a credit, a steal there or not. The Pels had 13 steals prior to that turnover. Free throw Dyson is good. 13. Now, excuse me, 14. The Heat have 13. Got them both with Dyson. It's 81-80. Miami leads halfway through the fourth quarter. Buckle up. Hero, who now is 23 and 8 rebounds. Drives in, Euro step. Finger, oh, missed it! Rebound, Nance! He threw it just before he fell out of bounds. Wow, he saved it. Nance now with 8 boards. They're going 8 points. CJ. In the right corner now, Dyson. Bounce feet. He got tripped by Gabe Vincent. Trey Murphy just threw it up for good measure from 3. Why not? A little shooting practice. He knocked it down. Obviously, it doesn't count. That's the 4th team foul on the Heat. Second on Vincent. Now Lowry will check in for Gabe. 81-80. We're getting into clutch time here. Miami up 1. Gotta score. Gotta keep scoring. Can't go on any type of droughts where you don't score in 3 possessions. Larry sealed Butler deep. Threw it up and in with a right hand, a little baby hook. He sealed him off. And Nance now with 10. Bench now 28 points to Miami's 14. Got a 1-point lead. Lowry above the arc. Looking for a pick from Adebayo. Got it. 2-man game. Bounce feet down low. Butler. Double pump. Back out right corner. Hero for 3. Nothing but net over Dyson Daniels. Absolutely nothing in the world you could have done right there. That is as tough a shot as you could possibly have. And Hero has found it again. He didn't have it for 2.5 games. You're down 2. Dyson, Wayne, spins, lay it up. Got it! He spun left, then spun right, and no defenders were there. Tied at 84. We are in a clutch situation now. Pels are 11-8 in clutch games this year. Sellout number 526 in a row in this building. Butler. That's a cheap foul. Got Murphy up in the air. Phil Kennedy has taken it the entire night. He has taken those pump fakes and those flops all night long. We're going to challenge this or not? Nope. Willie Green's going to call CJ over. I mean, Trey's avoiding contact. So Butler in the line where he's 6 of 8, 16 points. We're going to start missing some free throws. First one no good. First one no such luck, I should say. 85-84. Butler now is 17. I mean, this would be a Herculean effort if you could pull this out. It just, again, I hate to bring it up, but you go back to the last 2 minutes of the first half. That's where it all turned. 2-point lead for the Heat. Both free throws are down. Boy, that 3 by Hero. Dang. McCollum. Blitz. That's what happened at the end of the half. Got it to Jones. No look to nobody. Trey's just sitting in the corner, and he threw it to the end of the VIP. I mean, way, way, way out of bounds. Turnover number 22. Need to stop. Lowry. Got Herb in the air, threw it to Bam, little lay-in. 4-point lead, timeout Willie Green. It's the largest of the day. And the recipe for this losing streak is coming to fruition yet again. I don't even think it's the defense, folks, but you cannot score. We'll take a break. Final media timeout. 3:49 to go. Miami 88, New Orleans 84, the Pelicans Radio Network.
For non-stop NFL talk, there's only one station for you. and that's SiriusXM NFL Radio.
This is when it gets really interesting, right? This is what we live for. Coach Parcells used to always say, this is why you do the extra sprints and the gassers and the lifting to get yourself in a position to have a chance to compete for the Lombardi Trophy. And having been a part of it as a player, this is awesome.
The road to Super Bowl 57 is on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the SXM app.
SiriusXM is home to the best in podcasts, including the official Queen Sugar podcast.
The critically acclaimed drama series Queen Sugar will be cemented in television history as one of the longest-running Black family drama series. Following the telecast of each of the final 13 episodes, you'll find exclusive behind-the-scenes conversations with the team responsible for the series.
The official Queen Sugar podcast is available now on the SiriusXM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans.
I'm so long. Country music gave us some of the greatest storytellers of all time, but not all of those stories have a happy ending. Skip the sad songs with SiriusXM's Happy Country. Non-stop feel-good hits from Dolly Parton to Dierks Bentley and beyond. Happy Country, year-round, anytime and anywhere on the SXM app.
Tennis fans, it's the first Grand Slam of the year, the 2023 Australian Open. SiriusXM will take you to Melbourne for every game, set, and match.
It goes long! And Coco jumping for joy on centre court. And Djokovic wins, and he owns this court again.
Hear SiriusXM's coverage of the 2023 Australian Open on Channel 392, or listen outside the car on the SiriusXM app. If you love tennis, your center court for the biggest tournaments of the year is SiriusXM.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Arc of the Sprinklers. Here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro. The MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. Here's to the legends of the driveway. Kia is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
All right, we got 3:40 to go. We're down 4. Pelicans have 12 points in the fourth quarter. It's happening again. And then we throw it away again. Nance can't handle it, deflected. And now Dyson will pick Hero's pocket. To the rack, Daniels, lay it in. Dyson Daniels to the rescue. That is the 16th steal of the afternoon for the New Orleans Pelicans. You literally just saved the day right there. That is a season high. 88-86. Lowry step back right wing three. You know the result. 91-86. It's their largest lead. They couldn't throw it in the Atlantic for 3.5. Now they're making everything. That's what good teams do. Again, if you don't keep scoring, folks, Herb splashes, drives, lays it in. We saw a seam from the right side. Now you got to defend. 91-88. 2:35 to go. Miami with a 3-point lead. Lowry, 2-man game without Adebayo. Shot fake on Dyson, leans in, throws it up off the glass and in. Willie wanted to travel, ain't gonna get it. Phil Kennedy swallowed his whistle. 93-88. 2:15 to go. McCollum off the curl, get it to Trey, left angle three. Rebound back tap by Dyson to CJ, left of the top three, deep and down for McCollum. He has not scored a field goal since the 6:24 mark of the second quarter. He just broke that drought and kept you within it, down 2. 1:50 to go. Lowry drives in, contact, reverse layup. Now they can't miss a shot. Just when you need them to. 95-91, 1:40 to go. Murphy, right corner, 3 in front of him. A bench and swish! We got back in transition. Nobody got back wearing red. 95-94. What a big bucket for Trey Murphy. He's got 17. Can you get a stop? 90 seconds to go. You're down 1. Shot clock at 10. Lowry holding the ball in front of him. Got a pick from Bam. Drives left elbow pull up. You know the result. Now we can't get a stop. But we got stops for 2.5 quarters. 97-94. Lowry's coming up big. He's got 17. McCollum, one-on-one with Adebayo. Drives. Leave it for Larry. And a right-hand finger roll. Kyle Lowry's got their last 9 points. 97-96. 1 minute to go in Miami. Heat up 1. Dyson guarding Lowry in the center circle here. Backs off of him a little bit. Now Nance on the switch. Lowry sizing everybody up. Pulls up for 3. Rebound on the deck. Out of bounds. It's off of Trey, who took it away from Adebayo. But the problem there was Adebayo had position. And it was Murphy who was forced to try to knock it away from him. So Lowry finally misses, and we can't get the rebound. Adebayo just had position on the rebound on Daniels. Shot clock at 14. Inbound Adebayo above the nail. Shot clock at 10. Shovels it to Hero. Nance on the switch. Hero now with 5 to shoot. Between the legs. Crosses over. Deep left wing 3. That's off the mark. Rebound Dyson Daniels. You're down 1 with 30 seconds to go. Dyson front court to CJ. Looks at the shot clock. It says 15. Everybody backing off. Now McCollum. Left side with 10. Bounce feed to Dyson. Double. Jump feed down low. Nance right through his hands. I cannot believe what I just watched. Oladipo the steal. Nance is all alone in the lane. All alone in the lane. And it goes right through his hands. I don't even want to watch the replay. What a beautiful pass by Daniels. I mean, a beautiful pass. So Oladipo fouled in the backcourt. Now that's the bad news. The good news is you're still going to have a chance here to at least tie it up. But then you just can't even make that up. Free throw is short. You can do better than tie it up. And I tell you what, the way it is right now, I might go for the win. Because I don't know if you can handle overtime. All right, if he misses this, you better rebound it. You've got 2 timeouts left. Free throw, that's, that'll do it. That looks strong. All right, so it's 98-96 Miami with 15.1 seconds to go. So you're going to get a good look at this. And I'm telling you, I'm seriously considering. I mean, if you're Willie Green, you got to seriously consider just going for it. Because if you play 5 extra minutes, I just don't know how you could deal with it physically. Because you got a tired group down there. Again, you go back to that pass. I mean, Larry Nance has caught that pass with his eyes closed thousands and thousands of times. All right, so let's reset it here. 15.1 seconds to go, so obviously shot clock is not a consideration. You're down 2, 98-96. Both teams are over the limit. We've got 1 timeout left, and the Heat have 2. So we'll see who comes on the floor. Obviously, your shooters are McCollum and Murphy. I don't think Trey's going to be on the floor, though, is he? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Herb Jones, Larry Nance Jr., Tyson Daniels, C.J. McCollum, and Trey Murphy are the Pelican 5. Martin, Adebayo, Oladipo, Butler, and Lowry for the Heat. Dyson getting inbounder on the hash mark left side. Everybody on their feet, Miami-Dade Arena. 15.1 seconds to go. Hold your breath, folks. Dyson, got to get it in. Got to get it in, and takes a timeout. My goodness. They call a 5-second violation. He took a timeout. He took a timeout. He took a timeout. Bill Kennedy said a 5-second violation. I have no comment. So now Eric Spoelstra takes a timeout. I know I'm a radio play-by-play announcer, and I'm supposed to talk. I got nothing for you, folks. Our coaching staff is so disgusted at Bill Kennedy. Dyson's calling for timeout, and Kennedy is on his 5th, but he's not all the way out. It's 4.5. So it remains 98-96. I'm looking at it here. There's 2. There's 3. Now, if they pick that up, I have no idea what to say. 15.1 to go. I mean, it would be fitting, though. We just turned it over for the 24th time. But still, to not even inbound it. How many times have you seen a 5-second call this year? You know how many times I've seen one? Twice. And that was one of them. Well, now you need a fluke. Lowry going to inbound it on the right hash front court. No changes for either team. You're down 2. You got 16 steals. You need another one. Lowry trying to get it in. Hey, call a foul, somebody. That's exactly what Willie Green's saying. No, they get the timeout. Sure, why not? Well, they're out of timeouts. Bill Kennedy is just, Jaron Collins, he might get thrown out. That looked just as long as it took for Dyson Daniels. And I got a mental clock. So we've had no inbounds in the last 3 attempts. A 5-second call, and then a timeout, and then another timeout for Miami. All right, they're out of timeouts. It's 98-96. Still, Heat with the lead. 15.1 seconds. There's that 15.1 seconds left on the clock for 30 minutes. Let's try it again. They can't call a timeout. They do. That's a technical. All right, Nance is going to front Lowry. Front court on the hash mark right side. Lowry floats it up. Dyson is going to tie it up. That's a tie-up. Yes! He just tied up Jimmy Butler. Left of the lane. We got a jump ball. Well, this is the biggest jump ball in Dyson Daniels' career. If you can win it, and now Valanciunas is going to check in for Martin again. You're going against Jimmy Butler here. But if you can win this, you're going to have a shot. There's 14 seconds to go. All right, Nance and Valanciunas are now. Nance is going to go in front of him here in case Butler tries a back tap. Come on, Dyson. Kennedy's going to throw it up in the jump circle down to my left at the free throw line. Making sure everybody's peaked. You should have taken a timeout, Bill. But I digress. He's making sure everybody's outside that jump circle. All right, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles. Throw it up in the air. It's tapped back. Jonas saves it. He got bumped. Is he out of bounds or do we get a timeout? Did he get a timeout? Jonas caught it on the right baseline, and they're going to give him a timeout. They're going to get a timeout. Unbelievable by Jonas. He caught it. He was up in the air. Somebody called a timeout. Jonas did not call a timeout because he had both hands on the ball. What a job by Dyson. My goodness. So Jonas saved it. He actually got bumped out of bounds by Lowry. And then, you know what? Just watching the replay, Willie Green took the timeout. Yeah, Jonas was in bounds, 2 feet. Willie Green took it. Heads up by coach. Now, there are goose eggs for both teams in the timeout. situation. There are 12.2 seconds left in the game. You're going to have your best ATO ever drawn up for Coach Green. You're down to, if you could pull this off, just run out of the arena and we could run back home. All right, Graham is in, Murphy, Jones, McCollum, and Nance. We're going to inbound it in the front court because you got to advance it. Lowry, Butler, Martin, Oladipo, and Adebayo for the Heat. 12.2 to go. Herb with the left pass. Now you can't call a timeout regardless now. Herb slaps the rod. Got to get it in. Throw it to CJ up top. And Butler missed him. Look to the top three. Front no good. Rebound Oladipo. And a tie up by Leonard. 6.9 to go. Had a look. You got McCollum. Boy, Jimmy Butler tried to foul him too. But unfortunately, this Florida stretch for CJ McCollum could not have gone anywhere else shooting the basketball. So Oladipo to ice it. Let's go free throws. We're going home again without a win. There's one. McCollum is 4 of 19 from 3 on this road trip. 2 in each game. And there's the ball game. No timeouts, down 4. In down to McCollum. Throw it up the floor, Graham. Shot fake, leave it for Herb. Straight away free, they're good. Caleb Martin, that'll do it. Final score for Miami, the Heat beat the Pelicans 100-96. The losing streak is now 4. As the Pelicans come home for 3. New Orleans is 26-21 overall. Miami is now 26-22. Nothing to say, but you had this game well in hand. Gave it away at the end of the first half. And then the second half, to the Pelicans' credit, went back and forth with a team that's very tough to beat in this building. But ultimately down the stretch, too many turnovers and too many missed shots. And that is going to sting as we head back home. Big thanks to Santiago, our producer engineer on site, Joe Hornstein, our statistician here today. As the fans head out the exits, the Pelicans have lost now 6 straight against the Heat. That is 3 seasons we have been swept in the season series, and not won in this building since February 23rd, 2018. We'll be home on Tuesday against the top team in the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets, and Wednesday against the Timberwolves. And then we'll wrap up the homestand on Saturday. That will be against the Washington Wizards. Gus Kattengell in the studio, along with the captain of the ship, Joe Cardosi. This is Todd Graffanini. Once again, your final score from South Florida, the Miami Heat 100, the New Orleans Pelicans 96.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. Bet Rivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year.